Welcome to Bed Crime Stories podcast. I'm your host, T. To my loyal bed crimers, hi, how are you? I hope you're having a great time. Don't get too stressed out about the holidays. It's supposed to be about family and love, and don't worry about all the other stuff. Easier said than done, right? Solving the murder of Dan Markel was made possible in large part thanks to a known gang leader named Luis Rivera. Rivera provided key information that pointed investigators to a long-sought-out third suspect, Charlie Adelson's then-girlfriend, Catherine McBanawa. Rivera told the prosecutors that he is the person who supplied the weapon, he drove the car to the scene of the crime, and he also told them that his co-defendant, Sigfredo Garcia, was the person who pulled the trigger in the plot that led to Dan Markel's death. For his cooperation, Rivera was sentenced to 19 years in prison. He pleaded guilty to a lesser charge of second-degree murder, and as part of his deal, he will serve an additional 7 years on top of his 12-year federal sentence on unrelated charges. I'm telling you all of this about Luis Rivera because Rivera says Wendi Adelson was aware of the plot. He actually saw her when she came to make sure that the two hitmen were in town to commit the crime. Take a listen to what Rivera said in his interrogation with the police.
I asked him in the car before Katie called, what is she doing up here? She came up here to see if everything's all right with the kids. I said, man, you gotta know something besides that shit. What this lady's doing up here? And she knows that we're up here. She knows you're up here. So what's she doing up here? So when he calls Katie. Hey, what's going on? I seen this lady over here. Oh no, she's making sure that everything is fine there. What time is leaving tomorrow on the flight? I said, so we gotta do this tomorrow. Yeah, cause he's leaving, and she came to see the kids. But I seen her face and everything. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, we went back to the hotel. I'm sitting down. I'm sitting down on the chair in the hotel. And he's looking like, you all right? Like, no, I'm just curious what this lady's doing up here. Everything good, man. She just made sure that everything was all right. I said, whatever. If you say everything's all right, I trust you because I just trust you. I trust you because you're my dog. Don't worry about it, man. Here, man, take a drink. But, man, it was early in the morning. It was 12. I'm like, man, I'm good. I don't want to fucking drink.
So this all happened before 12 noon?
Yeah, before 12.
On Thursday?
On Thursday.
You drove by, you saw her walking the kids. You asked him, he says that's Wendi. She's making sure that we're going to do this or whatever.
That she wanted to make sure that we was up there. She thought that we were lying. That he was lying. Because she don't even know I'm in the car until she seen me that day.
Yeah, but your car's got tinted windows. Does she even know what kind of car you guys are in?
That car, not even tinted. Like, you can see through it. It's like, you can see real, you can see, it's tinted, but not dark like people think.
Right, but she wouldn't know you from Adam's house. She wouldn't know you from anybody.
Yeah, she don't know you from anybody. Because you can see you got a little short guy in a car like this, with I'm driving like this, and you see Garcia. Garcia's on the passenger side. You know, so she looked and then he looked. Like, you know, that's what caught my attention. Like, what's up with this lady looking at the car? She didn't know she wanted to make sure that we was up here. I guess Katie had told him everything. And then he called Katie. I remember leaving the day when we left. He called Katie. Yo, everything all right with this lady? She's like, yeah, everything's straight. Don't worry about it. Just make sure you get done.
You hear that?
Yeah.
Or he tells you that?
No, I can hear her talking on the phone.
You're in the car or in the motel room?
No, I'm in the car. We're still in the car. We got pulled up. Every time before we go in the hotel, we sit in the car for like 10 minutes. We just don't go in because I'm sitting down like, yo, you see that camera right there? You know, it's facing that way. You see that one over there? Yeah, man, how you see all this shit? I said, because look at that camera over there, man. I ain't tell him, yo, you gotta stop drinking, man, before you can pay attention.
So you hear her voice saying that He recognizes her without question. He doesn't have to ask.
You don't even gotta ask. You don't even have to call and ask none of this shit. He already knew.
He's already saying, why is Wendi here?
Yeah. No, I asked him why she's up here.
At this point, in my opinion, Rivera had no reason to lie about that. Thus, it would seem very clear that Wendi Adelson was aware of the plot. Allegedly, she has not been charged. She has not been arrested. A lot of people are wondering why, including me. Until the next time on Bed Crime Stories. Hey, do me a favor, smash that like button.